We could have an artificial intelligence government that has no influence.
No, no. See, the misguided fools. As if AI is not programmed. This is, you know what? Here's the simple explanation, which is why I say God will have to intervene. Because God had to intervene before, when mankind decides that we need a universal language. Do people remember when God had to intervene when everyone had a universal language? Well, let me show you. It was very early on, Genesis 11, 1 through 9. Now the whole earth had one language and the same words. And as people migrated from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar and settled there. And they said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly." And they had brick for stone and bitumen for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be dispersed over the face of the whole earth." And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of man had built. And the Lord said, "Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language, and this is only the beginning of what they will do. And nothing that they propose to do will now be impossible for them. Come, let us go down there, confuse their language, so that they may not understand one another's speech." So the Lord dispersed them from there over the face of all the earth, and they left off building the city. Therefore, its name was called Babel, babbling people. Because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth, and from there the Lord dispersed them over the face of the earth. So the moral of the story is that God did not want universal language. No matter how much science and technology and our government and the universities want it and want their globalist agenda, God did not, because God knew what man was capable of, if in numbers all spoke the same language, which is why he gave them different languages, so they wouldn't destroy themselves, so that they wouldn't become so stupid that they create things like nuclear weapons that just destroy everything and have no good positive purpose at all. But this is why he did it. And again, what do you hear about AI? How we're going to have a one universal language, and we're going to be without borders, and we're going to be and when Joe Rogan, I mean, lay off the DMT, Joe. I mean, I don't know how much he does of that or anything else, who knows. But you're wanting machinery to govern you, machinery that is programmed by something. No matter how much they say, oh, it can develop into itself. Yeah, likely because some spirit takes over it, likely the spirit that God only knows that the government has been interacting with when it comes to alien life forms, whatever that's about. But it's very clear that God did not want universal language because there is no stopping man. And because man is stupid. Okay, really, when it comes in this area, this is where man is stupid. Science is stupid. Technology is stupid. They know no limits. God says it. They know no limits. And what they will do is they will create hell on earth for everyone if they are allowed to succeed in their sickness. So instead of allowing them to remain sick in their head and continue to go along with their dystopian vision, even though even the greatest of technology people and scientists say, well, we have no idea what could happen. Yeah, that's likely why God said, we're not going to do this anymore. I'm going to give you different languages. I'm going to disperse you all through the earth, because you cannot be some universal language, because you will destroy yourselves and everybody else on the planet. So, the moral of the story, as I said again, is that God will have to intervene, because you won't stop these people. There's people that actually, like Joe Rogan, think that it would be best for machinery to govern us. I mean, the absolute stupidity, but But again, no wonder he didn't realize until the day before elections that he should vote for Trump. So not a bright person in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I mean, in some areas Joe Rogan is bright, but he's just he serves something else, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I know like millions and millions of people just love Joe Rogan. Yeah. The same millions and millions of people that, go on there that are like, tied to the intelligence agencies. And I mean, he's one of those ones that worships Elon Musk and he walks on water, Elon Musk in Rogan's eyes. And yet these are the people that have created the very thing that God himself hated. The babblers.